There we go. Okay, and we're not using Facebook at the moment. That over there. Yeah. Gotta grab the shell. Ah. What? No. 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 Come on now. Ah, come on. Mm, no, I suppose. Goes back over here. Ah, excuse me. Might as well just do the whole hog. All right. Right into the spikes. One thing, it's another. Dang it. Oh, come on. Yo, what up, Tim? Thank you for the like, man. Good morning, afternoon. Ah. No. Ah, come on, dude. Drop it. Well, you dropped it. Just went in front of me instead of behind me. Dun dun. Son of a bitch. Dude, why isn't it going behind me now? Come on. Oh, fuck. That was progress. That was progress. We hit it right. That's exactly right. We just need to grab the shell on the way up. On the way up. Dang. Boing. Ah, come on, dude. Dumb spikes. Doo-doo-doo. Dude. Can't hit this damn trick now. Come on. Sheesh. How many times can you screw that up in a row? Okay. Ah, I don't get it. I'm doing it the same way every time. Maybe I'm just not doing it fast. Yeah, just not doing it fast enough. Am I supposed to hit it? Like, is it supposed to pop it up for me? Or is it actually, like, knocking it out where it's ungrabbable? Yeah. Yo, what up, Simon? How's it going, dude? Ian, thank you for the like. Simon, thank you for liking the share. Good afternoon. How's it going? we're just kind of, you know, stuck. Today's a really nice day out. I'm actually gonna take advantage of that for a little while. I was just doing test streaming basically. This wasn't gonna be like an actual stream. Like I decided, since we're already multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well as Facebook, I decided to go ahead and throw Kick into the mix just for the hell of it. I don't expect anything, like grand to come out of it, but more viewership, more viewership is more viewership. So if we're in more places, then it's better for the page. So we're actually live on Kick right now for the very first time, and we were just getting some settings and stuff hammered out. And I figured I might as well start up all of the other streaming services, make sure it can handle it. But it seems to be doing just fine. Facebook's running great. Kick is running great. Twitch is fine as far as I could tell. And I haven't really looked at YouTube, but it said my connection was excellent. So I'm going to go with that. Yeah. Sparky! 6 months already. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, thank you so much for the 6 months of supportage. I really appreciate that. And I know it's more. I know it's more because you gifted subs and stuff. So, really appreciate that, dude. Man, I can't believe it has been 6 months already. I didn't think I was on Twitch that long. But hell yeah, dude. Doing good, just chilling before work. Oh man, it's such a nice day to have to go into work. Hope you have a good day though. Might as well when the weather's good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might go grab the bikes and take the kids to the park and ride around. But it is really nice out here. It's like, it's warm, but it's not humid like it was. It was really nice yesterday too, and I feel like I wasted the day. So I'm gonna try not to waste today. But I figured I'd get on here and do a quick stream and just kind of fuck around and make sure everything sounds all right. I did some more tinkering with my mic. I hope it sounds better. But I really have a hard time dialing in the filters and stuff for this microphone. No. Go out and enjoy it. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of like hot days, but it's like almost unbearably hot when it gets hot. There's very few days in the year to where it's like absolutely perfect, and like today and yesterday are like have been perfect days outside. I just hope it lasts. Of course it won't. I mean, weather changes every day, but it's fucking nice. Gonna go do something. I hope it at least holds out till Saturday. I like to take the kayak out. My kids have never been out on the lake, like on a kayak, so I figured I'd take my boy out, go on a kayak just around the lake. I'd like to do one of the river trips, but I think that'll be too long for one of them. They're still a little young. But I can't wait to get back out on the water. Boy's almost old enough to take him fishing now, too. I mean, I've taken him fishing, but like to where he can fish. Yeah. Why? I'm holding the button. I think I need to just like tap the button to kill my momentum. Nice memory too. Absolutely. I've got pictures of him in his car seat when I took him fishing. Like he sat on the tailgate of my truck and just hung out by the lake while I threw a line in the water. We listened to music and whatnot. Because you don't really do anything while you're fishing. You're just fucking waiting, aren't you? So I get the lines ready and baited and whatnot, set them out. And we just sit there and hang out on the fucking tailgate, listen to music. But it's been a while since we've done any of that stuff. I don't find that he's going to be much of an outdoorsy boy, which kind of bothers me a little bit, but not too much. I just hope if, like, with enough influence, he might, like, start. He might enjoy being outside. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a tent. I've got 2 tents that I've never used. We want to go camping. I almost went up the pipe for some reason. Sooner. Gotta do it sooner. Like doing the shell jump, I think is fine. That's not too hard to actually get the shell jump down. But grabbing the next shell off of that platform is like the hardest part. I don't know if I actually gotta like hit it with the other shell so it pops up, or if I need to like just graze it to pick it up. Gonna be my birthday tomorrow. Oh, nah, you're not that old. Not that old. We're all getting old. It's inevitable. But happy birthday nonetheless. If I don't see you, I can't guarantee that I'll be on tomorrow. Everything in the streaming world for me is like a bit of a whim right now. It's like whenever I can find the time. And it's really, really hard to find a time slot. I can't stream at night anymore. So there's that. And then like the kids are waking up all throughout the day, and they wake up so late in the morning that they don't take naps anymore. So it's very, very hard to find a slot to where I'm not getting bothered. And not that I'm saying that they're a bother. I just mean like it's really hard for me to concentrate on games like this and several chat windows and all that stuff when like people are coming and going. And if the kids are being rambunctious, then it's even harder for me to concentrate. Gonna have a picnic at some old Abbey ruins. So I'm gonna be out most of the day. Fuck yeah, dude. That sounds cool. What are old Abbey ruins? What are Abbey ruins? Is that like short for something, or am I just dumb? We've got caves. That's our biggest like whatever you call it, like natural attraction in Indiana. If you go to southern Indiana, we got a big huge cave network. But I think that's it. That's like the only mentionable thing about the state, like as far as like natural stuff. Well, I suppose like ruins aren't natural, but you know what I mean, like geographical. I can't even think. I'm just rambling at this point. Picnic sounds good though. I almost thought about doing that today. but I don't know if I got everything that I need. It's that. It's like exactly that. I've got to slow down. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty. I zoom in. Oops. Fuck yeah, dude. It'll be fun. Yeah, I was able to blow it up. I feel like I never get to do fun stuff like that. Like just go on a trip and just like go somewhere. Everywhere that I get to go is like local. Hell, Chicago is only like 3 hours away from me, and I've never been there. New York City is probably like a 10, maybe 11-hour drive, something like that from where I'm at. I mean, it's not horrible to get to anywhere. I just like never put in the time or effort or anything like that to go anywhere cool. I want to kind of like eventually I want to go like out of country, but with all the restrictions and stuff, like I don't know if I'd even be able to in this day and age. Cuz I don't know if the restrictions are still like up to where you have to get like vaccinations and stuff before you can even get a passport. Man, I don't get that. I don't get that. Yo, from the couch. What up, David? Thank you for the like, man. Fudge. This level is kicking my ass. The secret exit was easy. Did that in like 2 hours. Oh, you know what? Since I'm actually streaming, I really need to start this. I already added time to it for the time that I was playing offline, and I think I was very generous, or not very generous to myself when I added the time. I think I added like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So it's not exactly accurate, but it's close. Dang. This exit seems terrible for hitbox. It does feel weird. Like when I'm throwing shells, it doesn't feel like it's throwing them. It just feels like it's like half dropping them. I feel like I really got to get it to like go, but I don't know if that's just like the way that the level's designed. But like this, like trying to do this shell jump, it doesn't feel like he's throwing the shell at all. Love the hitbox though. Like I can't get over it. My next step is to build my own. So I've already done like pricing and stuff on buttons. And even like the higher end buttons are only like $5 or $6 a piece. But to get 12 of them, you know, 12 times 5 or 6, that's like $70. And for the PCB for it is only like $15 for like a generic gamepad PCB. Like, it doesn't have to be for anything specific. Since I play on PC, it can be a USB. So it's really cheap. I think I was like $90 in to buy all the supplies, all except like the box material, whatever I'd build the box out of. But I was looking up some tutorials and some build videos, and I was like, man, that's so fucking easy. I could do that. And so I decided whenever I get some money around, I'm actually going to build my own. So it's a little bit wider for my hands. Like this one, it feels very cramped. I've got to have both my hands very close together. And like I use this for L. I use this one for L, and I use this one for down. And it's so close to my thumb that's just not doing anything. Like this thumb's not pushing any buttons. Very rarely do I hit that button, and it's not even bound to anything. Like my right button's way over here, so I can delete this button, move these apart. Yeah, it's gonna be way more comfortable. Gonna be a riverboat for the picnic. Fuck yeah, dude, that sounds awesome. I want to get out on the water. I wish I had a pontoon. Like that's another thing that I would really like before I die. Is a big old pontoon, just to fucking sit there on the water. Not knocking the box at all. That's not bad at all. Gotta give those fingers. Yeah, dude, exactly. I love this hitbox. I absolutely love it. It's great for almost every game that I play, but it is a little bit cramped. And if I could just get rid of the shell and like spread it out myself and put it in a new box, I would. But the whole thing is one big huge board, and the buttons are right on the board. I don't think they're wired. So I'm just gonna go the build your own route, and that'll give me, you know, different ways to customize the buttons. I can get different color buttons. I can get LED buttons. I just gotta find a good box. And I even thought as far as just building it directly into my desktop. What am I doing? You know, drilling all the holes right here on my desktop and putting the buttons in, and then just like kind of screwing in a small box underneath to keep all the wires in. Because as it stands right now, the middle of my desk is my hitbox. I've got my keyboard over here on the left with my Nintendo Switch over here, so I can like play games on stream with the Switch. And I got my phone and all the screens up off the desk. And this is like my main focus right here is on my hands. So I figured, you know, I could just build it directly into the desk, and then I wouldn't have to worry about a box. I just better hope I don't fucking screw it up. Gonna be the flashiest Kaiser. Yeah, but I trade all the flashiness for actual skill. You know what I mean? But yeah, some of those buttons, when you click them, they have like LEDs like in the rims. I don't need nothing that fancy. I want like solid matte colors. Like for my action buttons, of course, I want to have Super Nintendo theme. Either I'm gonna go with 2 light purple and 2 dark purple, like the Famicom, or I'm gonna go, you know, red, yellow, green, blue, which is probably what I'll go with. And then the D-pad buttons will all be one color. They have like gray and like metallic colors and stuff. You can get chrome. I thought about getting chrome for the start and select buttons, just for the fuck of it. Yeah, the only thing that I would worry about is like it being flat against the desk, and I'd actually have to have my fingers down a bit. Like they'd have to be flat. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want it. I don't know. I'd have to do some brainstorming, but that's been my idea for a while. Like if I ever did build my own hitbox, it would go right into the desk instead of being a box, because it's only going to be used on the PC. And if I build my own and it's being used on the PC, then that frees up this hitbox to be used on anything else. Like I use it on the Switch, and I use it for all the other emulators. Dude, I don't get what I'm doing wrong on that section. Yo, what up, Moises? How's it going, man? Thank you for the like. So, dude, have the box protrude a little so you can still give it an angle. Yeah, I almost thought like maybe just like a wedge that would bring up the back, you know. You know, that's almost doable. Like in my head, that seems a really simple thing to do. I could actually like cut out the square for the box, like the top, put in all the buttons, and then put like a hinge on the bottom, like one of the hidden hinges, and then it actually could be adjustable, so you could actually like pick it up a little bit and it have like a little kickstand or something, and then it could be folded down into the desk if you wanted it flat. Like it could be completely adjustable. I don't know. It would take a little brainstorming, and I would want to do it to this old shitty desk before I do it to, you know, my permanent desk. Because my newest goal for my stream, now that I have a working PC and all of my tech problems are gone, the next thing that I'm going to invest in is a desk, like a decent desk. This one is falling apart and broken. Every time that I move it, something else breaks off of it. It's missing drawers. It's junk. It works, but it's junk. So my next step is to get a nice desk. And I've already got it picked out on Amazon. I just need about 250 bucks. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's one of the motorized desks. So I can actually like mount the PC up underneath it, and then I can have all my, you know, all the screens on it. It's got the push button that'll let you raise it and lower it, so I can actually stand. Like whenever my back starts hurting from sitting, I can actually like just raise up everything and stand for a little while. So like the desk is 250 bucks, and then the bracket that holds the PC up under the desk, that's like 50 to 60 bucks. So once I can save up that much money, that's what it's going to go towards. And I don't know if I want to drill into a $250 desk to make the hitbox into it. So that's where my dilemma is. I'd love to do it. It sounds like a good idea. I just don't want to fuck it up, especially on a really nice setup. Could even put it on a swivel and have it rotate to flat when you're using the angle. Sorry, I just hit my mic because of the stupid pipe. Sorry about that. That's exactly like the epitome of my problem while I'm streaming throughout the day. My kids aren't old enough to understand what I'm really doing. They think I'm just playing a game in here. So all kinds of stuff happening. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It won't be like this for long because they'll be going to school and I'll be able to stream when they're in school. Yeah. Did a custom cabinet making for 6 years. Kind of like coming up with stuff like this. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, I love like engineering, like the aspect of engineering. I was a drafter for a few years, you know, AutoCAD, AlphaCam, you know, all the like the drafting software. Damn it. Fucking fly has the whole damn apartment to fucking fly around in. It's gotta fly right in my face. If I still had my job at that countertop place that I was working at a long time ago, I would actually make my hitbox out of countertop material. That would be fucking sweet. Because it's really thin, like you can get 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch material, and then when you sand it and polish it, it just looks so fucking smooth. And I'd be able to CNC the holes into it, so they're perfectly 24 millimeters. But I don't work there anymore because I started making stuff in my free time, and they were like, that's stealing from the company. You can't do that. You can't pull stuff out of the trash and run it on our CNC machines. It's still our trash. I was like, wow. You take your trash seriously. The shit's gonna land in a landfill somewhere. I was just kind of trying to help the environment, but whatever. Whatever. It was such a shitty thing. Like I thought I was like good because I was pulling stuff out of the dumpster, you know, to cut up like the extra scrap pieces that didn't get cut. They were like, no, that's our trash. You can't have our trash. That's stealing from the company. And then when I made my argument about it being only trash, then they started in on like, well, it's stealing company time because you're running our CNC machines. And I was like, man, I ran it on your lunch break when nobody was fucking running the machine. It didn't cost anybody any time. It didn't cost anybody any more than the scrap to be thrown away. But stealing from the company. Fuck you. Oh, I love, yeah, having access to the machines like that was great. Having a asshole boss that wanted to nitpick about everything was the downfall. Like, if I was smart about it, I could have done all of my cutting and stuff early in the morning, like 5 a.m. when people first got in there. None of the bosses were there, and I could have done anything I want. My downfall for getting, I don't want to say caught because I don't think I was doing anything wrong, was that I did it in the middle of the day when everybody was there, and they were like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, I'm just running a program real quick. We're just testing. And they were like, yeah, you can't do that. Because it was my job. It was my job as an engineer to supply the CNC department with blueprints and programs to run their CNC machines. So that's what I did every day. I literally programmed those machines to cut out what they were supposed to cut out. And yeah, I got in trouble because I was making my own stuff. I made some really cool stuff, but stealing from the company. Did some AutoCAD too. Help my ex's dad run his business. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, that's always been fun to me. Like, I love drafting. I love creating something from scratch. But yeah, if I would have started streaming when I worked there, that would have definitely been a project that I would have wanted to do, is make my own hitbox out of countertop material. You get some of the really, really nice colors that go in those high-end RVs, and they're like these really deep blue colors with like silver flakes and gold flakes and like really nice black, like black pearls, and just really, really awesome mixtures that you could do so much more than just make countertops out of. I told my boss one time, I was like, man, if we would just open up your sales portfolio just a little bit, you know, start making some custom stuff. Like, I know you're a countertop shop, but fucking, you know how much money there would be in being a custom shop? Like, you literally make anything out of this countertop material. You make it look seamless. You like make boxes, put lights in it, fucking cutting boards, all kinds of stuff you can make out of that fucking material. And I just feel like all that shit was being wasted. But if I ever do get a chance to get back into engineering, I'm going to take it. I think that's it. It was just a little bit too soon on the throw. I think that was a good angle. Can't stand being kept in a box. Customers wears that. Exactly. And it's so fun. Like, what is the point? Tell me, what is the point of having a cool job if you can't even have fun with it every once in a while? You know what I'm saying? Like a good idea? But yeah, baby steps for now. Baby steps. Dude, those shell throws feel so weird in this level. No, that was it. I missed the shell. That's been my problem this whole time, is like, even if I get the shell jump down, I'm not getting close enough to the shell to hit it or to like pick it up. I wonder, I'm just gonna try this. Okay, I'm gonna try something when I get back to that spot. I'm gonna try neutraling the D-pad when I throw that shell. Ah. Oh, dude, throw it up. It didn't work exactly like I thought it was going to, but that's okay. Don't see myself ever leaving healthcare to do woodworking, but it's still a fun hobby. Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Dude, I was doing that too. When I was working at the same place, I was working, um, I started in the warehouse. So I had access to junk skids and like some of the slabs that come in for our stone countertops were like these huge A-frames. And all they let them do is just sit out back in the yard and rot. They didn't send them back to the manufacturers and they didn't get rid of them. So I was like, hey, what are we doing with these? They're like, nothing. They're just going to sit there and rot. I said, well, can I have some? And they were like, yeah, go for it. So I actually pulled some 2x8s, some really long 2x8s off of these things. And they were like immaculate boards. All they did was make the one trip from wherever the stone was to us. So I had like 2x4s, 2x6s, and quite a few of those 2x8s. And I built all kinds of shit. I built a projector screen for my living room. I built a dog kennel, like a huge dog kennel for my husky, so she had room to run around and shit. I built all that shit out of free wood, but I don't have access to it anymore. So, and those skids, they came with full-on 2x4s. Like they were like 12-foot boards. Dude, I can't get that trick down. Yo, what up, Ken? Oh, thanks for the like, man. Nothing beats free. Yeah, I had it made. I had it made. That was a good job. It was more money than I ever made in my entire life from any job. I had access to like materials that most people don't get, you know. I could use my drafting software to pretty much make anything that I wanted. Yeah, that was it. And then, of course, you know, like after I left the warehouse part of it, you know, I went up to the engineering department. I still had ties out there. Like the other forklift drivers would like set stuff aside for me. And I'd run out there to the warehouse whenever I wanted a cigarette. They're like, hey, you got any of this or you got any of that? Got any skids? They'd hook me up. Fucking the new forklift driver that took over for me, he's like a private pilot. He's got his like own tiny little like mini plane or whatever that he gets to fly. And him and I were gonna go in together and buy one because you don't need a pilot's license or anything for that. Just never happened. Ooh. I think that'd be fun as fuck though. I love to fly like just a little tiny plane. Just something to get you up in the air. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And they're really light, you know, like you just assemble them. They all pop apart in like three or four pieces. Dude, I can't grab the shell. It won't let me grab the shell. Wendy. How's it going, Wendy? Thank you for the like. Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday? Is it Thursday? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Happy Thursday, everybody. So for those of you who don't know, who are just now coming in, or I haven't been talking about it in about 20 minutes, today is very special. We've been multi-streaming for a while. Our home is Facebook. We always stream on Facebook. We started multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so those accounts are going right now. And today I decided to go ahead and add Kick into the mix. So if anybody's interested in using the Kick app or going over there and they want to support the page, really appreciate it. Just trying to, expand what we got just a little bit. And I figured if we're already multi-streaming, you might as well do it all. Just gonna do everything. I can't do TikTok because like my followers just kind of burn out there. Like I got up to like 450 and then it just stopped. No more followers. And even if I get a follower or something like that, it's usually after somebody unfollows. So I'm not counting on TikTok to be a good social media platform for me. So I decided Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick are going to be my focuses as far as live streaming. Going good. It's going good. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna come of it. I mean, like barely like anything comes from our YouTube page, but it is up. It is active. We have had viewers, so I do appreciate that. Yeah, we're just gonna make the best of it. Figure I might as well stream in as many places as I can, as long as I've got the option to. So. Dude, I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Hey, Wendy, thank you for the share. I'm not going to be streaming terribly long, though. I kind of want to take advantage of the day. It is a very beautiful day out, so just going to stream for a little while. Let's see if there's any bugs I needed to hammer out with Kick, being that it's our first stream. And then we're going to go outside and have some fun. I'm going to take the kids to the park and ride bikes or something. I don't think it's been warm enough to take them to like any body of water yet. It's still a fucking magnificent day outside. I don't want to waste it. Oh, you'd think I'd be able to grab it if it pops it up like that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I need some direction. I need somebody to tell me. What I'm doing wrong there. Ugh. Gross. Been a week and a few days. Yeah, dude, I haven't been streaming at all. Like I said, it's very hard for me to find a time slot that works, that I'm not bothering anybody else in the house, because I moved because I was subleasing for my sister, and once I lost my job and whatever, I stopped like paying rent, obviously, and they didn't want the house back, so they were just like, fuck it, we're just gonna give it back to the bank. So I moved. I am actually living with my kids' mom right now, so I can't stream at night anymore. Because she sleeps and she goes to work. And it's very hard to stream during the day when the kids are awake because they're very rambunctious for being, 5 and 4 year olds. So, like I said, once they get into school, I'll have a good spot to stream, like consistently. But as of right now, it's just like wherever I can fit one in. It really sucks. It really sucks as far as, like the pages go, because they suffer horribly if I don't stream every day. But it's just not in the cards right now, which I knew it wasn't. I knew it wouldn't be. Like there's a when I started streaming, the kids were babies, like 2 and 1. So I would stream during nap time. I would stream like whenever they were asleep at night, and it was all groovy. But now they're into the point, of growing into their own people, and they want to do their own thing and blah blah blah. Um, so there's that transition from them being babies, and I have all the time in the world to, I got to wait for them to go to school now before I get, free time throughout the day, which I knew was coming. Our page has been active for almost 3 years now, so like it is what it is. Got to do what we got to do. Boom, boom. Oh, man. Yeah, I cannot wait until I get a standing desk. I'm not going to stand all the time, but it's going to be nice to have the option so I can just get up and stretch, and I don't have to like sit here and be sore. Ugh. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, got it. That's progress. That's progress. Holy shit. May it only be like the teeniest, tiniest bit of progress, but I actually got a hold of that shell for once, and I know what to do from there. Just got to get the timing right on that throw, and it's really hard because you got to slow yourself down. That's the right motion. I'm just not getting close enough. Damn. Definitely getting better at that part, but I'm not surprised, being that that's the only trick that we've really been able to do today. Fuck, I know I've already done the secret exit, but I'm almost half tempted just to do that, just so I can feel better about myself. Secret exit on here is really easy. I don't know how that missed. Um. No, dude. Sheesh. I'd have died there too if it wasn't for the adjustment. How's it? Yeah. I don't exactly like this song, but it's not bad. Kind of gets stuck in your head after a while. Too soon. Dumb. You're too soon again. No. I really wish the shell jumps were just regular shell jumps in this, but they're not. Well, I wonder if I could do a regular one. See, that's a regular shell jump. That's a regular shell jump. I don't know why it doesn't throw the shell. Like a regular shell. Why doesn't that one throw like a regular shell jump? Damn it. Did it again. Three, two, three. Come on. Yo, Roz, what up? Show and shell. Happy Thursday. How's it going? Thank you for the like. Oh, fuck. Not a lot. Not a whole lot. We're just trying to get as far as I can. I'm struggling hardcore with this one shell jump. And it is been fucking with me for a couple hours now. But big news for the day. Big news for the day. We are live on Kick for the very first time, along with every other platform that we're on. So I'm excited about that. Decided to get on here and see if we can, like, if there was any bugs we needed to hammer out. But everything seems to be running smoothly. Ugh. So I figured we'd just do this for a little while before we go outside. We'll go outside and enjoy this beautiful day. And take the kiddos out and ride bikes for a while. Just started first shell hack yesterday, and it's not going well for me. Oh no. What did you end up picking? I know you were kind of up in the air about what you wanted to start. Did you just settle on, what'd you settle on? Congrats on the multi-stream. I don't know how you do more than 2. It's super hard for me to focus. I think the biggest thing for me is that I don't have a lot of viewers, and that's not like, oh, boo-hoo, I don't have enough. It's it literally is the case. Like I have 2 viewers on Kick. I've got 1 viewer on Twitch. I've got maybe 1 or 2 viewers on Facebook, and none on YouTube. So even though I have all this stuff up, I barely have anybody to talk to. So it's pretty easy for me because I don't have like a huge viewer, base for every stream. I'm sure it will get very hectic if my stream ever picks up. But yeah, as of right now, there's 1 or 2 people on each platform. It's not too hard, to keep everything straight. And I've got 5 monitors going, so I've got a chat and a dashboard up on each screen. Except YouTube. YouTube is minimized because nobody ever chats on YouTube, so it's just live for the sake of being live. Shelltopia. I've never even finished it. I think I started it and I was like, yeah. But I've heard a lot of people play that game. Bit different with the sprites because Sonic, but I cleared the first stage. Fuck yeah, dude. You got farther than me. I gave up on it. You get there, it's nice to be able to grow and learn how to adapt with it. then I guess, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, I think like my most active place to be is probably Facebook. And even I'd say probably over the last couple of months, I would say that like all of the viewership has gone away from Facebook as well. And I've got a few loyal viewers on my other platforms, but other than that, like there's barely anybody in anymore. And there's almost, you know, you almost have those days where like, fuck, why am I even doing this if there's nobody watching? But I gotta get out of my head out of that, because like the page is almost 3 years old. You think by now I'd have some sort of established, you know, viewership, but it's been really slow going over the last few months. Like Facebook has really taken a dive, and it's been noticed. Hey, we got an alert. One of our alerts is working. Fuck yeah. Suresh, thank you for the follow. That was probably a VOD follow, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much. We do get some growth here. We do get some growth. Yeah, it's I'm not boohooing. I'm not like asking for sympathy or nothing like that. It's just, it is one of those things like you know, you just kind of notice it after a while. You know, like even if your followers grow, like I'd say over the last month I probably got like 50 new followers, but none of them hang out. None of them like hang out in the chat and like talk or whatever while I'm live. They're all followers from like watching VODs or past streams or stuff like that. So even though like the live streams aren't doing great, the replays of them are actually doing pretty good. So I don't know what to think. You know what I mean? Like it's good, but sucks at the same time, because like the live streams would be so much more fun, you know, like if people hung out. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm watching, but I could talk more if you want. I don't really know what to talk about either. Oh, I totally get that, and that's why I'm a horrible chatter. Like when I'm watching other people's streams, like I'll come in and say hello, and then I'll just sit there and fucking lurk, because like I don't have anything to say. Like I just enjoy watching. So like I totally get it. I totally get it. But anybody that's been on Facebook for the last few months cannot deny that it has just taken a bomb lately, like a complete bomb. Definitely agree with that. It's hard out here on Facebook now. If you weren't around for the COVID blow up, absolutely. See, I think that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing is I jumped on the streaming train probably a year too late. Like I got into it while everybody was still kind of in their homes, but I missed that window to where like everybody was watching streams. Everybody was into this, that, and the other. And it's totally downhill, because nobody sits around and watch streams anymore, other than like other streamers. You know what I mean? Like I think the biggest majority of almost all of my viewers are other streamers. There's a few exceptions like here and there, but for the most part it's like other streamers that come in and you know, try and show support or whatever. But as far as like random people just showing up and hanging out, I don't know. It's not what it was. It definitely is not what it was. Just are shy until they see something in chat. Why I just talk to myself and make fun of myself. To get it, sometimes it takes one good raid. Right, dude. That is so true too. I've had a couple of really good raids on Twitch, like 800 viewers. One time was like the peak from a raid. I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. But that was like literally the only time that happened. So I'm waiting for my shot. I know we're not doing bad for my own like personal sake or whatever. I just like, I would like to I would like to see a little bit more growth here and there. Like after 3 years of running a page and not even being at 1,000 followers yet is kind of disappointing. And I've been on Twitch for 6 months now, a little over 6 months now, and we're just now over 100 followers. So it's it's there's been a lot of soul searching, like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong with the stream? Is there something that I could do better? Should I just keep plugging at it until, something clicks one day? Does my audio sound like shit? Does people not want to hang out because it sounds like shit? Like, I'm really trying to find all of the little things that I can do to make it better. And, it's all trial and error. So far, I haven't been successful. I've had a little bit of success here and there, like spurts. But yeah, if I was comparing myself to like other streamers, which you really shouldn't do, like I know I shouldn't do that, I'm trying to keep that thought out of my head. But if if you were to compare yourself to like other streamers that have been streaming roughly about the same time as me, and seeing them have like 5,000 followers at this point, and I'm only sitting at like 600, it's a little disheartening. You know what I mean? Like what can I do? Like, what could I possibly do? It's just those internal battles with myself. Facebook is really pushing for ads. I notice our reach is not anywhere where it should be, considering how many followers we have. That's something else. Just throwing it out there. This is the best example I have off the top of my head. Super Dave's one of my favorite streamers. Like, he's always, always been one of my favorite streamers, and he streams consistently, and the man's got 10,000 followers. But on a daily basis, you might see like 20 viewers. Like where are the other 9,880 viewers? Like, where are all those followers that followed your page? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how a page like his that is so popular, that's got 10,000 followers, like, only brings in that many viewers. And it's all on Facebook. I know it's all on Facebook. We just got the 1,000 here on Facebook, and we created our page March 2021. Wow. I think that's right around when I made mine too. I'm actually curious now. I haven't checked my followages in a long time. My followers should be day one on my page. If it's not, then I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so the page is 1,091 days old. What is that, like 365, 720? 1,000. Yeah, we're almost up to 3 years. We're like very, very close. We pushed that last 100 for the last month with a Wheel of Doom giveaway. I feel like that really helped us get over the hill. Dude, I've thought about that several times. Several times I've considered doing a giveaway, but I never really pushed myself to do it, because the amount of viewers that I have in each stream isn't like a ton. You know what I mean? Like, it's only a couple here and there. So the people that would know about the giveaway, other than the ones that might come across my post, that nobody would ever know. There'd only be a couple people in it. Hey, Moises coming in with a 319. Never guessed that was me. Really? Oh, well, I guess my picture is different. I cut my hair off last year. was it like 5 months ago, 4 months ago, something like that, and I never changed my picture. Yeah, I'm lazy about that kind of thing. The metal hair threw you off. Oh, I miss my hair so much, but getting older, you know, really, really sucks. Because I got that stereotypical, I don't know if you can see it here, that very stereotypical bald spot that men tend to get between their 30s and 40s. It started happening when I had long hair, and I was like, it's gotta go. I can't keep faking it anymore. Because like I'd comb it over and you could see my scalp through my hair, and I was like, even though I had long, like thick hair, it wasn't growing on top anymore. I was like, it's over. I had it for a good decade. I had long hair since I was 18, 35 now. Just color it in. Saw you were in that 877 cash now, but no, I wasn't. That would have been cool, but I wasn't. I don't know if you're joking or not. Sorry, I don't know what if I do if I start to lose hair. Yeah, it was just one of those things that I always took massive pride in my hair. I took care of it, you know, conditioning, all that good shit, and like eventually genetics just caught up to me and that bald spot showed up. I was like, it's over. It's over. So I ordered a couple of Kaizo Superstream hats a long time ago, and I never wore them because I had long hair. So I dug one of those out and I wore it for a couple months, and then when I started my own merch page, I bought one of my own hats. So now I wear a hat full time because I'm embarrassed. I hate not having my hair anymore. Ugh. Someone was there that looks like you? I watched it. But I don't know who it would be. And I am thirsty. I want to fucking pop soda, whatever you want to call it. I want one. But I don't want to leave. I'll get one in a little bit, but I'm thirsty as fuck. Your audio is fine. I hope so. That's one of my biggest things is that like people don't want to hang out, you know, because they don't want to listen to shitty audio. And I know from listening to some of my past streams that they sound like absolute shit. Every time that I talk, you can hear background noise and all kinds of stuff. So I've been trying to tinker with, you know, filters and stuff for the microphone, and I don't know what I'm doing. Like what I've got right here sounds the best to me, but I know it can be so much better, and I really wish I had like a helping hand to kind of guide me in the right direction with the mic setup. And I feel like if I had like a soundboard, it would get rid of all of that background noise and it'd be easy to set up, but I don't have one of those right now. Plus your cute face to stare at. I appreciate that. Might start streaming at some point. Dude, you need to. And you got one of those VR things. The VR things would look fucking cool too. Oh, in the game too. Everything sounds and looks good. I appreciate that. I appreciate the feedback. Even if it's bad, like I appreciate the bad feedback too. Because if it sounds like shit, I need to know. And it's very hard for me to like talk and listen to myself at the same time and make adjustments, because I don't know what the adjustments do until after I do them. If that makes any sense. Like I can show you right here. with one of these condenser mics. See if you can see that. Those are all the filters that I have on this mic right now. I've got noise suppression, I've got a noise gate, I've got compressors, I've got a de-esser to like cut down on the S sound. I've got an expander, so if I'm whispering like this, you guys can still hear me. I got two equalizers on. I've got this equalizer, which is basic, and then I've got this one, which is like more advanced. So you can like do all kinds of adjustments. But I've got so many filters on this microphone right now. Like, it's amazing that it sounds good at all. Can't even hear you pushing the hitbox like most. Hey, there you go. That's a good thing. That is something I tried to address when I was setting it up, was I didn't want to hear any click-clacking. I know some people like it. Like, weirdly enough, I don't mind it. I don't mind the click-clacking in the background. But it is nice to know that it's not there. And I can like talk normally, and I don't feel like I have to like back off the mic. 50 Train, what up, dude? How's the jank going? Dude, it's jank as fuck. I've been stuck on this one stupid trick for like hours now. Maybe you can help me with it if I can get over here again. So when I get past this part and I do the jump and I get on the Rex, I can do all that part. But when it comes to throwing that first shell off of the boxing glove, like I cannot get it lined up good enough to where I grab the shell off of the next platform. Damn it. It's bad. It's bad. Like I've only hit it once and I missed the next shell jump. We did get the secret exit complete though. I did that yesterday. I was doing a test stream on YouTube, so I was technically live. Like I was live on YouTube when I did it, so it counts. But we did get the secret exit clear yesterday, which was like easy peasy. All right, right here. I didn't grab the shell. So when I grab the shell and I get to that top boxing glove, I know you got to hit the D-pad to like slow yourself down, but I can't get it to line up right to grab the next shell. Doo-doo-doo. See, that was right. I didn't get the bounce though. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's been my biggest problem. Like, it's just grabbing the next shell after that shell jump. If I can get a hold of it, the next ones won't be too hard. Make sure when hitting the boxing glove, changing direction, match the glove push, and the shell jump should line up better. Match the glove push. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Like earlier I discovered if I was holding the D-pad, or no, if I was neutraling the D-pad, I was getting way too much momentum there. So hitting the right button right after hitting the boxing glove was it slowed me down. Eesh. Oh, see, that's it. That's the right move. Don't neutral the D-pad. Yeah. I figured that out earlier. I can't get the timing right on this. But how was your stream, man? Like, did you get any more progress? I was watching for a little bit before I went live, but I've been messing around with Kick So not only are we live on the other 3 platforms, but we are currently live on Kick as well. Um, just kind of hammering out the details. That's why I'm live now, because I wanted to see how it would run with all 4 platforms running, and it seems to be working absolutely fine. Now I'm just stuck in the endless loop of Kaizo torture. That was it. That was it. That was like a millimeter of progress too, because I caught it before, but I didn't actually get the bounce off of it. Fuck. Use a Mac, so I missed that sound. Really? Use a Mac? Dude, I don't know anybody, like literally nobody that uses a Mac. That's awesome. Like, I'm not a Mac fan myself, but I definitely give it props for being a very sturdy, reliable platform. Even if it's not compatible with anything else, it's still a very usable system. That's it. It was not easy to figure out. I was impressed that I could make 2 in a row one time. Yo, I've been missing likes and everything. Sorry, guys. Like, totally just rambling. Dan, Kenny, Prongles, and Robert with the likes. Thanks, guys. Capture cards that work with them are far and few. Oh, dude, I can imagine. I can imagine. One of the next things that I'm gonna do, like, I don't use a capture card for this because I just run an emulator, but I do use a capture card for the Switch, and eventually I want to get a PCI one, so I don't have to have the USB hookup. But they're pretty expensive. And like I said, my next big purchase for the stream itself is to get a desk. The desk that I got is all broken up right now. It used to be an L-shaped desk, and now it's just a a lowercase L. Like, it's only got one side, and the back of it's broken off. So it's working right now, but I need a new one for sure. And I want to get one of those standing desks where I can sit or stand, and it's got the motorized lifters on it. You just push the button and it'll lift your whole desk up. I priced the one that I want on Amazon, and it's like $250 for a 63-inch desk that's like that you can raise up, and it raises up everything, your whole computer, all the screens, like everything. So that's my next goal. I might actually even set up like a star goal or a sub goal or something like that to try and get that done faster. Because like anything that I make off of the stream is going to go towards it. Dang it. I've already got a little bit of money in PayPal right now, so like it's just sitting there waiting for me to make the rest. But that's my next goal, is to get a nice desk. And with one of those desks, you can completely take it apart. Like with this big wooden desk that I got, you got to pretty much transport it as is. You can only split it into 2 pieces. With one of the motorized desks, you can take the feet off, you can take the top off. Like you completely disassemble it to move it if you needed to. Oh. Gotta go, got some stuff on VRC. I will see you later. Hey, no worries, Sparky. I appreciate you coming in. It's good to see you again. And hopefully it won't be too long before we stream again. Yo, what up, Grindstone? Jank Ghost House. Yeah, it is jank. It is jank. I've been stuck on that one fucking shell jump forever now. I'm gonna mount everything to the wall when we move to our new house, and then one of those floating shelves. Dude, that sounds cool. I would do that too, except like right now I'm in an apartment building, so like you can do whatever you want, but you got to fix everything before you leave. And I don't really want to deal with all that. And right now I have one of those like floating arms for two of my displays. Actually, I can probably swing this around. You guys want to see it? Want to see it? I think it's fun. So I've got a big old monitor right there. It's just sitting by itself, setting vertical. And then my Twitch screen is sitting on an arm. And then my gameplay screen is here in the middle with my cameras and lights and all that stuff pointing at my hitbox. And then we've got our other floating screen right there. And then the computer, the brand new computer that this amazing computer community has donated towards. There's the computer, and then I've got my big 32-inch monitor up there for OBS. So I've got everything pretty much set up, like orientated the way I want it to be. But I would like to have everything on a floating mount. And I would really like to have matching monitors, but that's really expensive and that's a long way from here. but but yeah, that's the plan is once I get the new desk, the next thing I'm going to get is the monitor mounts, and they have different ones where you can orientate them different. The one that I want to buy is only going to support 4 of my 5 monitors, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. It's going to have basically the 3 in the middle is going to be the ones on the bottom, and then that big screen is going to be up on top. So it'll be like a little T, and I'll still have this one monitor on the side on the desk, but everything else is going to be up off the desk and right here in my viewing area instead of from here all the way over here. You helped out with the purchase. That's how, oh, dude, that's so fucking. At least I can finally say thank you to somebody. Radman Ken and Super Dave, mostly Radman Ken, put the fundraiser, if you want to call it that, put that together without even me knowing it, and they raised a ton of money for everybody, or for me to buy that PC. And I have no clue who sent donations. Like to this day, I still have no clue other than Super Dave and AQ. Those two are the only two for sure that I knew that sent donations. So to find out, that you were one of them, I want to thank you so much for being somebody that helped donate, because it really means a lot to me that everybody would come in to make sure that I could get back online. Like it was not a necessity at all. Like I could have spent the next couple of months saving up my own money and getting a computer, putting my stream on the back burner. I could have done all that. But you guys made it possible for me to get back online as soon as possible. And I cannot thank you guys enough. I really can't. Only sent 500 stars, but I was, hey, 500 stars, $5 is more, five more dollars than I had before. So like I said, I really am at a loss for words. I can't thank you guys enough. This PC is fucking amazing. Like I feel like if I upgraded it anymore, it could probably time travel, but it does everything I need it to. For streaming sake, I can do all of my video editing and all that good shit with it. So like you guys really made my year. I thought I was gonna have to put streaming on hold for many months while I was saved up for a new PC. And Radman Ken, Super Dave, AQ, Show and Shell, everybody who donated to this PC, I'm very grateful, and I don't know how to express that any more than just saying thank you guys. So thank you guys so much. It means a lot. It means the world to me. Glad it just wasn't a Band-Aid laptop or something. Oh, absolutely. I wanted to make sure that if I was investing like your guys' money, that I was investing for a long-term investment. Like I did not want like I had a couple suggestions to get a gaming laptop. And I was like, well, gaming laptops are great for in the moment that you're using them. Like when you buy them, they're awesome. But as far as upgradability or sustainability, I figured a PC was probably the way to go because I could always upgrade the memory. I can always put more RAM in it. The socket that I got for the CPU is going to be the same socket for the next 2 generations of processors. So if I wanted to upgrade my processor, I've got a slot, you know, like the slot is already made for the next 2 generations. So I don't need to upgrade right now, but if I ever wanted to, say in the next like 2 years or something like that, I could still do it because AMD has not changed their slot for the new processors. So yeah, that was my biggest thing, was like sustainability and upgradability. And it just looks so fucking cool too. Like AMD comes with this program called Armory Crate. Hey, we got a like. Our likes are working, guys. They're random, but they're working. What up, Brian? That is Brian Plays Games Bad. Thank you so much for the like, man. So you can go in here and customize all this stuff. Like I've got it on all white right now. I don't know how well you can see that, but like you can change it to like rainbow colors or it's like all kinds of shit. Like you can have it beating and pulsing and shit, or you can have it like going along with your music. Like that's the music for the game right there. I know you can't really see it all that great, but it's just some cool shit to fuck around with. And when I ordered the PC, it only had the 1 fan in it, and I was like, oh, I made a mistake. So I ended up having to buy a box or a pack of 5 fans because my shit was running way too hot, and I didn't even think about it when I was doing the purchasing. I should have decked it out with fans, but it only had the 1 for the processor on it, so I had to buy some more fans. And then I bought a bar light to go in there that's also addressable. Oh. And then all of the RAM that came in it was RGB. So I went on, like, I found the exact model of RAM that I bought with the PC, and I bought 2 more sticks with it so I could fill up all the slots. And those are all RGB as well. So like everything on this fucking thing except the graphics card, everything lights up. And I've still got 1 more header on the motherboard that I can plug in more shit to. It's not fancy, but it looks fancy. Cannot. So dumb when it comes to PC. I'm gonna need a lot of help building one, but I can do anything on Mac. See, I'm not familiar with like Mac's programming, but I'm assuming the hardware stuff is pretty much the same. Like it's all got to be like roughly the same. And I'm sure Mac will like tell you if it's compatible with your system or whatever. But even as much experience as I have, like building and tinkering with PCs, the newer ones still have given me trouble. Like there are so many settings in your BIOS that you don't even need, but they're turned on automatically. So you got to go through your BIOS and like change a bunch of shit just to get your computer stable. Like the first week and a half that I had this new PC, it wouldn't stay on for more than like 3 minutes before it would shut itself off. And like it would be in an endless loop of like resetting itself. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Changing setting after setting. Then I found out that it was a hardware issue on top of that. It took like 3 minutes to boot from like a cold boot. If you push the power button, turned it on, it would take like three or 4 minutes to boot up to Windows. And I found out that that was because of like something with the RAM, like RAM training. Every time you turn it on, it retrains your RAM. And I had to shut that function off. Now it boots up in about 30 seconds. And it doesn't shut itself off anymore. So that's a big win. Big win. But it took a lot of tinkering to figure out what to do to get it to stop doing that. DRAM reset every time. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. When the RAM gets so big, like I mean, like I have 64 gigs in the computer right now, but even before I started like having 64, I only had 32. But it has to literally go through and count every sector of every megabyte of RAM. So every time you turn on the computer, it retrains the computer on how to use it. And I don't understand why it ever needs retrained after the first time, unless you reset your BIOS, unless you completely cut the power, you know, something like that. But yeah, now it's all groovy. Everything's working the way it should. But it took a few YouTube videos to figure all that shit out. And AMD, no, I'm sorry. AMD is great. I like AMD. American Megatrains is the motherboard that I ended up going with. And they make it hard as fuck to find drivers for the shit that goes on their motherboard. Bullshit. I only have a 16 gigabyte of RAM and a 4 gig graphics card. See, that's not bad. That's about what people recommend for like low end gaming. Like if you're playing shit like Fortnite or like Minecraft or shit like that you're like trying to run FPS, like higher FPS. They say that's like plenty. But I wanted to be able to go above and beyond and not only be able to play the games I wanted to play, but stream at the same time and record at the same time. So like I went maybe a little bit farther than I needed to. Like I got an RTX 4060, NVIDIA RTX 4060 for the graphics card. And I know that's way too much to play Mario. I know that. But I can also play shit like the newest fucking games at like 1440p. If I had a monitor to support it, I could play it at that. See, the software is where I'd get lost with the PC. I understand the hardware, but making it yeah, I have no clue. There's so many other smarter people out there than me. Like I know how to use it, I know how to take it apart, and I would put it back together. I know how to install Windows. I know how to kind of like get behind the scenes with some programs, but like with everything like in the background that's running in the background of these computers, I'm fucking clueless. Absolutely clueless. Ugh. I don't know how to say that. Adam Matoni Depp. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Seaster, thank you for the like. And Justin, thank you for the follow. Jasim, thank you for the follow. Holy shit, I'm missing stuff. I'm missing stuff like crazy. Just sit here fucking rambling.
I got a new computer, guys. Listen to me talk about it.
But nah, it is awesome. I started out on a laptop. Started out on an HP something or other. It was like a touchscreen laptop from Walmart for like $500, and that's what I was using to stream with when I very first started. I would play Kaizo on an old shitty laptop, and then I'd use a capture card on the new laptop, and then just stream from the new one. And then once that laptop took a shit, my sister and my brother-in-law were gracious enough to donate one of their old PCs that they weren't using to the stream. So the PC that took a shit on me here recently, that was the one that they gave me, and I got a good year of use out of it. You know, running 5 screens, running multi-streams, doing all that stuff. I mean, it ran forever under the load that I put it under. So I can't complain. And you know, it was free. Literally the only thing that I put in it was more RAM, and I traded a video card so I could hook up 4 monitors. And that video card is actually in this PC as well. So I'm not only am I running the NVIDIA RTX 4060, but I also have an MSI 580, 1580. I don't remember the number on it, but I also I've got 2 video cards running. So if I wanted to, I could hook up 11 monitors in tandem. They would all work together. I don't need that many, but like I've got the main, like I've got the 4060 running all of my like satellite monitors that are just running, you know, chat windows and OBS and stuff like that. And then I've got the other video card literally just running the game. Like that's all that's running on it. And it works really well. It keeps the game from lagging. It's got its own dedicated video card, so it doesn't have to put any strain on the one that's streaming and recording. It's almost as good as having 2 separate PCs. Come on, dude, give me the shell. I want more progress. I want to get that next shell jump before I stop. I think I might have thrown it too soon, maybe. We started on a 2012 iMac. Now we use a Mac Mini, but I did try out MacBook Pro, but the battery would deplete even plugged in. Oh, really? That was the biggest problem with the laptop I found, was that I had to have it plugged in all the time. Yeah, that laptop would get hot as fuck. Damn it. Excuse me. Got some reflux going on here. So eventually that charging port broke, so I couldn't even charge it up anymore. And then the hard drive took a shit after that. So I've been trying to stay away from laptops, but it definitely did give me my start, so I can't complain. It gave me hours and hours and hours of fucking good streams. Hell, I even have pictures. Like if you go to my Facebook page and look at the pictures on the page, and you scroll all the way down, you'll actually find pictures of my first setup. And it's I had an Escalade that had an extra set of rims for it, so I set up those rims as a table, and I used a closet door. I draped the closet door over the rims to make my desk, and then I've got the 2 laptops and the extra screens. It was ghetto, but it worked. Dude. I used the ghetto stream for his iPhone. He used Mega Bloks to make it stand for it. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I would too. Anything that works. Like this middle monitor is actually setting on the box that the new fans for the computer came in. It's like the perfect height to keep this center monitor right at eye level. So like I'm not opposed to, you know, like using boxes or blocks or whatever to to get a good setup. Hell, my hand cam right here, it's actually being held to the stand. It doesn't have a screw in on the stand, so it's just held there by Gorilla Tape. So it's just hanging there. But like nobody sees any of that shit except me. Like all y'all see is what's on the screen. So if it works. There was a time, there was probably like a week or two that I didn't have internet, but I still wanted to stream. So I took my phone and I went live on my phone and I just pointed it at my computer monitor, and it was already a vertical monitor, so it fit perfectly into the phone screen, and I was able to stream, you know, live from my phone and still play on the computer. It didn't look the greatest, but it worked. No. Use my Oculus box to hold up the monitor and my Switch box to hold up my desk. No. I used to have my Switch box as the one that was holding up my monitor, but it was a little too short. So when I got this box, I was like, oh, this one will work perfect. And like you guys saw earlier, my big monitor is actually sitting on top of the PC, which I'm not really a big fan of, but I'm out of desk room. So that's just where it's gonna have to sit. But I also have 2 of the like the box fans, or the fan boxes, holding up that monitor. So there's like a 2 or 3 inch gap between the monitor and the PC. So there's still airflow there. Because I got fans in the top of the computer too that are exhausting, you know, hot air. So I had to hold the monitor up with a couple of small boxes so it didn't choke the airflow. Yo, Clamburger, what up, dude? Thank you for the like. I don't think we're gonna get this. I just been screwing around and yakking on this whole time. I really need to get off my ass and like get the day started. I was hoping to get a little more progress out of this though before we ended. No. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few goals, like monetary goals to hit, you know, as far as like stuff that I want to buy for my streaming setup. Number 1 is the desk. That's like first and foremost, that's the first thing I'm getting. After that, probably monitors are probably going to be my next thing. Like I've got enough monitors as it is. Like I've got plenty of computer monitors, but none of them are the same. None of them match. And I would kind of like to get like a seamless setup. I want like a curved monitor in the middle, and then the wing monitors on outside. I want them to be as wide as the center monitor is tall. So it looks seamless, like one seamless big rectangle. I don't know if I can get that or not, but I'm going to look into it. Some of those monitors are just fucking god-awful expensive. Dude. All right. Couple more good runs. Excuse me. Couple more good runs. Let's see if we can get those shell jumps down at least one time. Then I'm gonna have to get off of here and get the day started. I want to take the kids out. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Almost 3 o'clock. Yeah. I want to get the kids around so we can take them out and ride bikes for a little while. No, dude, I'm so close to that shell and I cannot touch it. Dumb. All right. I didn't let go. Damn it. All right. Give it one more try. Get back there one more time. And then we're going to do our itty bitty raid. See if there's anybody on. Not a lot of people on at this time of day. You know, everybody's like either going to work or getting off of work. Streaming really kind of picks up again around like 4 o'clock or so, like my time. There's always like a dead period between like 2 and 4. Dude, fuck off. But we've had ourselves a good little stream. I've had a good time. We've had a few viewers over here on Kick, which was nice for being our first one. So thank you guys for that. Appreciate you being here. And if anybody else is interested on supporting the page over on Kick, we are over there as well now. Just search Kaizelmon88, same as our Twitch handle, and you should find us. But this is going to be new going on, like going forward. We're going to be on all 4 platforms. I will update my overlay so people will know. I'll make a post about it as well eventually. And hopefully we can start getting some more growth in some other places. Damn it. Still gonna try the TikTok thing. We're still gonna upload our shorts and stuff to TikTok, but I'm not expecting anything like grand to come from it. So keep an eye out for our clear videos whenever we get them. I'm gonna try and do some more clear videos on stuff that I'm not playing on stream, you know, just to have some more content. All right, one more time, one more attempt at our progress point. Damn you. Damn you. missed the shell. What the fuck, dude? I try to be in streams during the day, but I do so much stuff. I get distracted. Me too. A stream of somebody's, and even if I'm watching or not, like it's always playing something. And it's weird to see sometimes of the day where absolutely nobody on this planet, or at least nobody that is coming up in my feed, is playing any Kaizo Mario. Like nobody's playing Mario on like Super Mario World, like in that category. We're like, where the fuck is everybody at? There's always like at least a handful of people on Twitch that are playing Mario, but sometimes Facebook just shows absolutely nobody. All right, fuck it. We're getting there pretty consistently. I just gotta hammer out that fucking timing. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. And I actually gotta do this real quick before I forget again. We got another exit yesterday. We got the secret exit for this, so we should be on 5 exits now. But that's gonna do it for me again. Thank you. I can't even talk anymore. Probably a good thing I'm going on. But thank you guys so much again for being here. Thank you guys on Kick for sticking around and watching me screw around with all this shit. We're gonna go ahead and end because I'm not really sure if there's a raid function over there. So how do we end over there? How do you end on Kick? Maybe we just stop it from OBS. That's probably it. All right, later, Kick. Yeah, okay, that worked. All right. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid on Twitch. Oh, let's see. I don't know any of these people. That's all right. In category. All right, let's go raid Super Nico World. Super Nico World over here on Twitch. They're playing Titan Mario 2. It's a oh, wait a minute. All right, yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. I've never heard of him. He's playing Kaizo of some kind. Titan Mario 2. Let's go say hi. Oh, it's not in English. Never mind. I was gonna try and find an English streamer. Well, fuck. Maybe we'd have better luck on Facebook. Oh no. Well, I tried to do the normal thing that I do for rating, and it is not working. It just asked me if I wanted to end the stream. So I'm gonna click the button, and hopefully it doesn't end. Hopefully we can still raid out, but if not, I will see you all later. I'm gonna try and click the button, so we'll see you all later. If it does work, then we'll raid somebody, but if it doesn't, then this is where it's gonna end. So we'll see you all later. And yeah, it didn't give me the option to raid. Didn't give me the option to raid. It's all right. We're out of here, though. We will see you all later.